Namaha. Harihi Om Namaste. Welcome to session 95 of the Sundara Kandam learning series. So we are in the middle of Sarga 37. Now, so far what we have seen is that Hanuman, unable to see Sita Mata suffering, offers to carry her back to where Rama is waiting for her. So he says, climb onto my back. Don't worry about the Rakshasas. Along with Ravana, I can uproot this entire Lanka city and carry you also. So don't worry. Although he says such confidence-building words, what is Sita Mata's response to it is what we are going to see. Maithili tu hari sreshtat. Maithili tu hari sreshtat. Shrutva vachanamuttamam. Shrutva vachanamuttamam. Harsha vismita sarvangi. Harsha vismita sarvangi. Hanumantamatha braveet. Hanumantamatha braveet. Maithili tu hari sreshtat. Shrutva vachanamuttamam. Maithili tu hari sreshtat. Shrutva vachanamuttamam. You can also say it as Maithili tu hari sreshtat shrutva. But when we say immediately after the sh, it will become ch. If you tell it fast, you will see it will come like that. That's why the sandhi comes like this. Okay. Maithili tu hari sreshtat shrutva vachanamuttamam harsha vismita sarvangi hanumantamatha braveet. Harsha vismita sarvangi hanumantamatha braveet. Together. Maithili tu hari sreshtat shrutva vachanamuttamam harsha vismita sarvangi hanumantamatha braveet. Abraveet, spoke. Maithili abraveet. Maithili, Sita Mata spoke. Maithili tu, however, Maithili Harisreshtat, from the Uttama Vanara, from Hanuman. Uttamam Vachanam, Shrutva, excellent words, having heard. Harisha Vismita Sarvangi, all her limbs were filled with happiness and wonder. She was thrilled. Aha, look at Hanuman, this monkey. Imagine when he's talking to Sita Mata, he's the size of a cat. Monkey size of a cat is offering to carry me on his back. How happy. This is like, your child makes a beautiful drawing and comes and shows you. Okay, an artist may have a lot of feedback to give, but when you see it, to you, it's the height of art, right? It's the most precious thing. What do? We don't throw away our children's early artworks. We all keep them safely in memory boxes, right? Children will say, I've outgrown it. But for us, those are precious. So in the same way, our children have done these things, offer to do something for us, offer to take us somewhere, do something for us, help us when they were very small and appeared helpless. And they would have thrilled us. Like this, Sita Mata was thrilled when Hanuman offered to carry her. Harsha Vismita Sarvangi. Hanumantam Atha Abravita. Then she spoke these words to Hanuman. So you can imagine the words would be maternal and indulgent in nature. Hanuman Duramadhvanam. Hanuman Duramadhvanam. Tatham Mam Bodhumichhasi. Tatham Mam Bodhumichhasi. Tadeva Khalu Te Manhe. Tadeva Khalu Te Manhe. Kapitvam Hariyuthapa. Kapitvam Hariyuthapa. Hanuman Duramadhvanam. Katham Mam Bodhumichhasi. Hanuman Duramadhvanam. Katham Mam Bodhumichhasi. Tadeva Khalu Te Manye. Kapitvam Hariyuthapa. Tadeva Khalu Te Manye. Kapitvam Hariyuthapa. Together. हनुमन्दूरमध्वानं कथं मां वोढुमिच्छसि तदेव खलु ते मन्ये कपित्वं हरियूथप मन्ये I believe Hanuman O Hanuman दूरम अध्वानं मां वोढुं कथम इच्छसि इच्छसि is also verb इच्छसि you desire दूरम अध्वानं far off path that too not a normal land path but an aerial path on the sky far off aerial path ma vodhum to carry me katham ichhasi how do you desire she's looking at his size how do you desire it child hariyuthapa oh leader of the monkeys see among the monkeys you are the greatest no doubt hariyuthapa oh leader of the monkeys te kapitvam your monkeyhood tadeva khalu manye is this only I believe. See, these words may sound harsh on hearing. Are you monkey, leader among monkeys, you are talking like a monkey. This is only your kapitvam. May sound like very harsh words. But remember who is speaking it? Sita Mata is speaking it. Okay. Normal cases, in our case, especially my case, if I speak polite words also, my tone will be impolite. Whereas when Sita Mata speaks, even if she speaks impolite words, her tone will be exceedingly sweet, courteous, and kind. That is Sita Mata. Okay, so even though she's speaking these words, she speaks it as if you would speak indulgently to a child. Okay, see, how can you carry me? So looking at him very sweetly, she tells him, this is only what I believe is your kapitvam. Okay, so she only had told earlier, remember? Nattom prakritam vanaram manya. I don't believe you're a normal vanara. Correct? Conveniently, she's also speaking these words. Very sweetly, she speaks it to Hanuman. Just so he will show next what he does, he will do. कथं वाल्पशरीरस्त्वं कथं वाल्पशरीरस्त्वं मामितो नेतुमिच्छसि मामितो नेतुमिच्छसि सकाशं मानवेन्द्रस्य भर्तुर्मे प्लवगर्षभ भर्तुर्मे प्लवगर्षभ कथं वाल्पशरीरस्त्वं मामितो नेतुमिच्छसि कथं वाल्पशरीरस्त्वं मामितो नेतुमिच्छसि सकाशं मानवेन्द्रस्य भर्तुर्मे प्लवगर्षभ सकाशं मानवेन्द्रस्य भर्तुर्मे प्लवगर्षभ together कथं वाल्पशरीरस्त्वं मामितो नेतुमिच्छसि सकाशं मानवेन्द्रस्य भर्तुर्मे प्लवगर्षभ इच्छसि you desire. Here now again she is addressing him as Plavagarishava, oh bull among monkeys. So everywhere she doesn't want him to feel bad. You're small, you're small. She's saying you're small, but among those who are small, you are the largest. You are the leader. Plavagarishava, oh bull. This is how we also reassure children. Oh, best child in the world. The child, whether it's best or not, to you it will be the best child in the world. Best child in the world. I know Shriya response. Best child in the world, the child will be happy. So same way. Plavagarishava. Oh, bull among the monkeys. Alpa shariraha tvam. One with a small size form. You. Itaha. From here. Mam ito is there, no? Itaha. We should take itaha. From here. Me bhartuhu. Itaha mam. Me bhartuhu manavendrasya sakasham. To my husband. My husband's presence. Who's my husband? Manavendraha, the leader among men. You, O bull among monkeys, you propose to take me from here in this small form to my husband who is a leader among men. Okay, Sakasham means in his presence. Netum katham va ichchasi. How can you desire this to carry me there? Is it even possible for you? I am a human being. My husband is a king among human beings. You are a bull among monkeys, no doubt, but you are alpa shariraha. how can you carry me? How can you desire to carry me? So she's trying to bring some kind of a logic here to Hanuman. Okay. See, now look at Hanuman's response. Sitaya vachanam shrutva. Sitaya vachanam shrutva. Hanuman Marutatmajaha. Hanuman Marutatmajaha. Chintayamasa Lakshmivan. Chintayamasa Lakshmivan. Navam paribhavam kritam. Navam paribhavam kritam. Sitaya vachanam shrutva. Hanuman Marutatmajaha. Sitaya vachanam shrutva. Hanuman Marutatmajaha. Chintayamasa Lakshmivan. Navam paribhavam kritam. Chintayamasa Lakshmivan. Navam paribhavam kritam. Together. Sitaya vachanam shrutva. Hanuman Marutatmajaha. Chintayamasa Lakshmivan. Navam paribhavam kritam. Kritam asti iti chintayamasa. Chintayamasa, he thought. Who thought? Marutatmajaha, Hanuman thought. Hearing Sita's words. Sitayaha vachanam shrutva. Having heard Sita Mata's kind, still insulting, condescending words, what does Hanuman think? Marutatmajaha Hanuman. Again, Valmiki, when he has used the adjective, always Valmiki Maharishi's adjectives we must note and widen our eyes at. Look at it. Just now, Sita Mata is like, Alpasharirahatvam. Oh, Plavagarshava, Alpasharirahatvam. Like this she has spoken. Gives back nicely. Marutatmajaha Hanuman, son of Vayu Hanuman. Okay, who's he? No ordinary monkey. And then, Lakshmivan Hanuman. One with Lakshmi Hanuman. What does that mean? Sita Mata, though she is play acting right now with him like this, she is indeed completely with him. He has her Anugraha absolutely. So he is Lakshmivan. Because he has her Anugraha absolutely, he is endowed with Aishwarya, Bala, Virya, all the Shadgunas. He has all these auspicious qualities of Lakshmi Devi. So one endowed with Bala, if you are told, oh, Alpa Sharirahatvam Katamba Vodamichasi, like this, if you are asked, you'll feel a little bad, no? So that's what he's saying. Navam Paribhavam Kritam Asti. What is this? Now this is a fresh insult being hurled at me, he thinks. Okay. Here the relationship between Hanuman and Sita Mata. Sita Mata is also talking to him like a a very, very favorite child of hers, very, very good and favorite child of hers. Hanuman is also reacting like he would to his mother. Correct? Example for this, I don't know if I'm dragging it out, but I'll still give. If you've seen your teenage child grow up, you underestimate the child. You don't believe the child is capable of doing something. But the child knows he's, perfectly capable. So when the mother says something, Are, how will you do this? Immediately he feels, see, I have to prove myself to Amma and show that I can do it. That feeling Hanuman is getting. I should prove now to Sita Mata that I can carry her. Okay. So Navam Paribhavam Kritam. She's underestimating me here. So here it is not anger that is the response of Hanuman. It is a very sweet response. Let me prove myself to her. I have to make my mother proud of me. I should do something that will bring her joy. She's been facing so much distress in this Ashokavana. If I carry her just like how your teenage child would think. If he sees you having some problem, very idealistic. He believes he can solve all your problems. Correct? So he will do his best to solve the problem. Similar behavior here. Okay, he's trying to solve Sita Mata's problem. Let me do something to make her feel happy. So this is the reaction that Hanuman has. What does he do? Na me janati sattvam va, na me janati sattvam va, prabhavam vasite kshana, prabhavam vasite kshana, tasmat pashyatu vaidehi, Tasmat pashyatu vaidehi yadrupam mama kamatah yadrupam mama kamatah na me janati sattvam va prabhavam vasi tikshana na me janati sattvam va prabhavam vasi tikshana tasmat pashyatu vaidehi यद्रूपं मम कामतः तस्मात् पश्यतु वैदेही यद्रूपं मम कामतः together न मे जानाति सत्वं वा प्रभावं वासि तीक्ष्णा तस्मात् पश्यतु वैदेही यद्रूपं मम कामतः. This is a dialogue which is happening in the thought bubble. It's not what he's telling Sita Mata. He's thinking these words. Remember in the previous shloka, it was said Chintayamasa. Hanuman thought. This is what he's thinking. Me sattvam va prabhavam va asitekshana na janati. Janati is the verb. Me sattvam, my strength, va or prabhavam, prowess, va or asitekshana, the dark-eyed lady, na janati, does not know. She does not know my strength or prowess. Tasmat kamataha mama yatrupam vaidehi pashyatu. Tasmat, therefore. Hetu arthe panchami. Tasmat here is hetu. Therefore. No. Hetu. Therefore. Vaidehi, Sita Mata, kamataha mama yadrupam. Out of desire, the form that I take, pashyatu, let her see. See, we know that Hanuman has all the, he's Ashtasiddhi Navanidhikedana. He has all the siddhis he had. That is why when he crossed the ocean, he could take a large size. Then when he crossed across to the other side, he could take a small size as per his will. He could enter places undetected. Even when he was in Ravana's banquet hall, it is not like he became invisible, but he became so small, he had the ability to make himself so light that even his footfall would not be heard. Okay, so he has these abilities to change his shape as per will. So kamataha, as per my desire, out of my will, yat rupam mama, what rupam I take, what form I take, tat pashyatu, let her see. So now he's motivated to show her this Vishwarupa, right? Iti sanchintya Hanuman tada plavaka sattamaha darshayamasa vaidehya swam rupam arimattanaha iti sanchintya Hanuman tada plavaka sattamaha darshayamasa vaidehya swam rupam arimattanaha iti sanchintya Hanuman tada plavaka sattamaha darshayamasa vaidehya swam rupam arimattanaha. Darshayamasa, he showed her. Litlakara drishdhatu darshayamasa, he showed, revealed. Plavaga sattamaha arimartanaha Hanuman. Plavaga sattamaha, the noble monkey. Arimartanaha, the one who is the crusher of his enemies. Hanuman. Iti sanchintya, having thought thus. Tada, then. Vaidehyaha, Vaidehis or two Vaidehi here. Vidyarthe Shashti. Two Vaidehi. Swam Rupam Darshayamasa. He showed his true nature, real form to Vaidehi. Real form here can be taken as not that he was always such, but the form that he was capable of taking at will. Shivagami, you had a question?
Yeah, there is a small change in the text which is in Giri book. It says Ahimardanaha.
Ahimardanaha, right. Ahimardanaha is also okay. Ahi refers to a snake. That's why I changed it. I don't know if the chanting guide I changed it, but definitely make it into Ahimardanaha. So I change it here. Change it there also to Ahimardanaha. I think in the chanting guide also I changed it to Arimardanaha. I had looked up the original Bhashyam. So what I had released on YouTube also will have Arimardanaha, which is why I made the change here. Please
Okay.
check. Why we did not put Ahi, I'll tell you. Ahi means serpent.
Okay.
Okay, Ahimardanaha Garuda. Okay, you can say. But for Hanuman, you won't say Ahimardanaha. And most of the commentators also, all of them in fact, say Arimardanaha. Only in Giri book I think it is there as Ahimardanaha. What is there in Gita Press?
Ari, ma'am.
Hmm.
Arimardanaha.
Stick to Ari.
Okay. We'll make the change. Thank you.
I will also make the change in my book right away so that I don't, next time I don't chant it happily as Ahimardana. I have changed. That means I recorded it also with the change. Okay. So Hanuman, the crusher of enemies, showed his real self to Sita. That's where we are. Satasmat padapat dhiman. Satasmat padapat dhiman. Together, padapat dhiman. Satasmat padapat dhiman. Aplutya plavagarishavaha. Please don't read it as naplutya. Aplutya plavagarishavaha. ततो वर्धितुमारेभे सीता प्रत्यय कारणात्. In Giri book also please make that correction. Wherever I am breaking, you break. Don't Giri book breaking is very wrong. So here the chanting guide, when I'm teaching in class, please make note. Unfortunately, when I made the video, I have taken directly from there and I couldn't correct in this. Okay, so where were we? Again. Satasmat padapat dhiman aplutya plavagarishavaha. Satasmat padapat dhiman aplutya plavagarishavaha. Tato vardhitumarebhe Sita pratyaya karanat. Tato vardhitumarebhe Sita pratyaya karanat. Together. तस्मात् पादपात् धीमान् आप्लुत्य प्लवगर्षभाः ततो वर्धितुमारेभे सीता प्रत्ययकारणात्. आरेभे, he started. धीमान् प्लवगर्षभाः सः, Hanuman. Dhiman, one who is very intelligent. Plavagarishavaha, the bull among monkeys. The adjective Dhiman has been used here by Valmiki Maharishi to say that showing his Dija Rupa to Sita Mata was not a reflex action done without thinking. Having decided that this is the right time to show his form, he shows his form. Remember, in the earlier Sargas we had seen, after he had spotted Sita Mata when he was wondering how to approach her. And then more specifically in the 30th Sarga, he was thinking, how should I go near her? He decided that if he showed himself as anything larger than what he was, she will definitely think that he is some Rakshasa who was taken, or even Ravana himself. Okay, now that Sita Mata completely trusts him, now that he has given the Anguliyaka to Sita Mata, okay, now that Ramakatha has been heard by both of them, he now feels confident to show his Nijarupa. So Dhiman, intelligent one, wise one, having decided after thinking through his action, Dhiman, Plavagarishambha, the lion among monkeys, or the bull among monkeys, Saha Hanuman, Tasmat Padapat, from the Shimshupa Vriksha where he was. At Vriksha, Aplutya, having left down. Obviously, you can't take a Vishwarupa form sitting on the branch of a tree. So he leaps off the branch to the ground and then Tataha, then Sita Pratyaya Karanat, for the purpose of engendering trust in Sita Mata, in his ability to cross the ocean with her. Vardhitum, to grow, Arebhe, he started. So, leaping off from the branch of the Shimshupa Vriksha, Hanuman started to grow in size in order to engender trust in Sita Mata, that he is indeed capable of carrying her. Merumandara Sankasho, Merumandara Sankasho, Babhau Deeptanala Prabhaha, Babhau Deeptanala Prabhaha, Agrate Vyavataste, Agrate Vyavataste cha, Agrate Vyavataste cha, Sitaya Vanaruttamaha, Sitaya Vanaruttamaha, Merumandara Sankasho, Babhau Deeptanala Prabhaha, Merumandara Sankasho, Babhau Deeptanala Prabhaha, Agrate Vyavataste cha, Sitaya Vanaruttamaha, Agrate Vyavataste cha, Sitaya Vanaruttamaha. Together. Merumandara Sankasho, Babhau Deeptanala Prabhaha, Agrate Vyavataste cha, Sitaya Vanaruttamaha. Vyavataste. He stood there. Atmanepadi dhatu. He stood there. There. Vanarottama. Vanarottamaha, the supreme Vanara, foremost among the Vanaras. Merumandara Sankashaha, Deeptanala Prabhaha, Babho. Babho also is a verb, appeared. Merumandara Sankashaha, appearing as large as the Meru or the Mandara mountain, that tall in size. Deepta Anala Prabhaha, having the radiance of a blazing fire. That was his large size. Suddenly, one small cat-sized monkey becomes the size of a large Meru-like mountain. And how does he appear? Shining brilliantly. Okay, like blazing fire. Sitayaha agrate, in front of Sita. Vyavatastecha, and stood there. He came in front of Sita and stood there. Hariparvatasankashaha, Hariparvatasankashastamravakro mahabalaha, Tamravakro mahabalaha, Vajradamshranakho dhimo, Vajradamshranakho dhimo, Vaidehi vidamabravit, Vaidehim idamabravit. Harih parvata sankashastamravakro mahabalaha, Harih parvata sankasho, Harih parvata sankashastamravakro mahabalaha, Vajradamshranakho dhimo, Vaidehim idamabravit. So when we are, this shloka we can mark as an important shloka when we are very scared. And when we pray to Hanuman, no, we can imagine him like this, how he is, fierce, okay, in the form of one who defeats all the enemies, who will never take no for an answer, who will carry us across the most difficult, troublesome situations in life. Okay. Harihi Mahabalaha, mighty monkey, Parvata Sankashaha, who was equal to a mountain in size, Tamravaktraha, whose face was glowing red with the brilliance of his form and size. Vajradamshtra Nakhaha, one whose teeth, here you should imagine, already, monkeys will have slightly protruding canines. Now, in his Vishwarupa form, the canines are out in full glory, shining like diamonds. The teeth seem to be glowing sharp like diamonds. Okay. And his nails. Normally, the monkey would have had normal, small nails, but sharp ones nevertheless. But in the Vishwarupa size, each nail seems to be transforming into a hard diamond-like claw. So the nails are coming out. It's like this transformer rescue works. From a small monkey to a large monkey. Large monkey, ferocious in appearance. Wrong audience. All adults. Nobody will appreciate the transformation. I can just imagine a child who totally get this. From this innocent-looking monkey to a totally, wicked-looking Hanuman. That's what he looks. Vajra, Damshra, Nakha, Bhimaha. Terrific, fearsome appearance. Okay, with that kind of appearance, why we should pray to Hanuman like this is, no trouble can stand in front of him. Correct. I'll do a compare and contrast between Bhagavan's Vishwarupa, Arjuna's reaction, Hanuman's Vishwarupa, Sita Mata's reaction. Few minutes. We'll finish learning a little bit more and then we'll do it. Okay. So, Vaidehi Idam Abravit. Having taken this fearsome form, he now speaks to Sita Mata. You tell me now. You said I can't carry you? Look at me now. See how I am. Do you think I can't carry you? So like this, now he's going to speak to her. Exactly like how, a child would behave. Okay, so we'll move forward. Saparvatavanoddesham, Saparvatavanoddesham, Sattah Prakaratoranam, Sattah Prakaratoranam, Lankam imam sanathamba, Lankam imam sanathamba, Naitum shaktirasti me, Naitum shaktirasti me, Saparvatavanoddesham, Sattah Prakaratoranam, Saparvatavanoddesham, Sattah Prakaratoranam, Lankam imam sanathamba, Naitum shaktirasti me, Lankam imam sanathamba, Naitum shaktirasti me. Together. Saparvatavanoddesham, Sattah Prakaratoranam, Lankam imam sanathamba, Naitum shaktirasti me. Asti is there. Saparvatavanoddesham, along with all the mountains and the vanas, all the forest. Sattah Prakaratoranam, along with all the archways, the fortresses, the large streets, the big buildings. Sanatham, along with her Natha, Ravana. Imam Lankam, this Lankapuri, Naitum me Shaktihi Asti. Naitum, to carry, me in me, my Shaktihi Asti. My power is there. I have the power to uproot the entire Lanka with Ravana, with buildings, with arches, with mountains, with Parvata, with Vana, with all the things and you in it and take you there. So, from saying, climb onto my back and I will carry you, now he's saying, I'll uproot Lanka and carry the entire city of Lanka with everyone in it and including Ravana. Okay, so now we move forward. Tadavasthapyatam buddhir alam devi vikankshaya. Tadavasthapyatam buddhihi alam devi vikankshaya. Vishokam kuru vaidehi, Vishokam kuru vaidehi, Raghavam saha Lakshmanam, Raghavam saha Lakshmanam, Tadavasthapyatam buddhir alam devi vikankshaya, Tadavasthapyatam buddhir alam devi vikankshaya. Vishokam kuru vaidehi, Raghavam saha Lakshmanam, Vishokam kuru vaidehi, Raghavam saha Lakshmanam. Together. Tadavasthapyatam buddhir alam devi vikankshaya, Vishokam kuru vaidehi, Raghavam Saha Lakshmanam. Vishokam Kuru, make them free from sorrow. Devi, O luminous lady, Tat Vikankshaya Buddhi Alam. Sorry, Tat Vikankshaya Alam. Enough of this Vikanksha. Vikanksha means bad attitude. Enough of this moaning, enough of this complaining, enough of this bad attitude. Don't worry, we can do this. Okay, so enough. Don't fear anymore. Okay, so here he is not saying bad attitude in a very negative way. What he means to say is, I am here. I am reassuring you that things will be well. All will be well. We will do well. So don't worry. So alam means enough. Buddhihi avasthapyatam. Your buddhi, your intellect may be steadied. See, you are very, very, very sad right now. Because of that, you first of all, you didn't trust me. Now that you're trusting me and I'm saying I'll take you to the other side, you believe that I'm not capable of it. See, I'm capable of it. Look at me. Take the new facts into cognition. Steady yourself. Now think and decide. So, buddhihi avasthapyatam. You may steady your intellect. Ye Vaidehi, Saha Lakshmanam Raghavam Vishokam Kuru. Along with Lakshmana, make Raghava happy. Okay, here there are one layer of meaning that we can explore. When the Guru gives Upadesha, the two, here remember Sita Mata is Jivatma and Hanuman is the Guru. As he reveals his Vishwarupa, the Guru is revealing his Upadesha, is revealing his self. When the Guru reveals his self, Upadesha happens. Normally, the Guru will not reveal himself. Guru will not open his mouth and give Upadesha unless the Jivatma is ready. So here she is, and he is now opening his mouth. So the first thing that the Guru will do is remove the Buddhi Vikara. We'll have a lot of bad tendencies. Okay, so the first thing that he does is removes the Buddhi Vikara, or rather Mano Vikara, as we must call it, because Buddhi is more Nishchayatmaka, Manaha is Chanchala. So she removes the Mano Vikara, mind's ability to doubt, mind's ability to grieve, mind's ability to, be very, very afraid. These kind of things are negative emotions that will never help work to get done. The next thing the Guru does is steadies the buddhi, steadies the intelligence. By steadying the intelligence, the Jivatma understands the true purpose of why they are on this path and how to reach the goal. So steadies the intellect. And by this, Vishokam Kuru Raghavam, by this, make Raghava happy, make Bhagavan happy. Steady your mind and make Bhagavan happy. Bhagavan is happy if the Bhakta comes to him. Okay, so that is one layer of meaning. From another perspective, why is Lakshmana included here? Bhushnakara says in his commentary. Because Sita Mata had hurt Lakshmana badly. By coming back, not only will you make Rama happy, you will also make Lakshmana happy. Because Lakshmana must be blaming himself, thinking, even though she said all those things, I should have stood firm. I should not have gone behind Rama. Like this, in case he was blaming himself, by seeing Sita Mata, he will also become Vishoka. He will also be free from sorrow. Okay, so that is the other perspective of the meaning too. Tam drishtva chala sankasham. Now look at Sita Mata's reaction. Tam drishtva chala sankasham. Uvacha janakatmaja. Uvacha janakatmaja. Padmapatra vishalakshi. Padmapatra vishalakshi. Marutasya urasutam. Marutasya urasam तं दृष्ट्वा चलसङ्काशम् उवाच जनकात्मजा तं दृष्ट्वा चलसङ्काशम् उवाच जनकात्मजा पद्मपत्रविशालाक्षी मारुतस्यौरसंसुतम् पद्मपत्रविशालाक्षी मारुतस्यौरसंसुतम् together तं दृष्ट्वा चलसङ्काशम् उवाच जनकात्मजा कर्मपत्र विशालाक्षी मारुतस्यौरसंसुतम्. He is not a normal monkey, no. He is Marutasya Aurasam Sutam. He is the son of Vayu himself. So Padmapatra Vishalakshi, one with eyes like a lotus petal. Janakatmaja, Sita Mata. Achala Sankasham, one who is appearing like a mountain. Marutasya Aurasam Sutam, the son of Vayu. Tam Hanumantam, Drishva, having seen, Uvacha, she spoke. The adjective to describe her eyes has been inserted here with a dhvani or with an implication of the fact that her eyes are now opened to Hanuman's prowess and greatness. So Valmiki uses an adjective to describe Sita Mata's eyes. Okay, Padma, one large eyes. See, opened. She's now opened her eyes. She said, Hanuman, you're so powerful. You're the son of Vayu. She knows this. Okay, let's see what happens. तव सत्त्वं बलं चैव तव सत्त्वं बलं चैव विजानामि महाकपे विजानामि महाकपे वायोरिव गतिं चापि वायोरिव गतिं चापि तेजश्चाग्नेरिवाद्भुतम् तेजश्चाग्नेरिवाद्भुतम् इवाद्भुतम् तव सत्त्वं बलं चैव विजानामि महाकपे तव सत्त्वं बलं चैव विजानामि महाकपे वायोरिव गतिं चापि तेजश्चाग्नेरिवाद्भुतम् वायोरिव गतिं चापि तेजश्चाग्नेरिवाद्भुतम् टुगेदर तव सत्त्वं बलं चैव विजानामि महाकपे वायोरिव गतिं चापि तेजश्चाग्नेरिवाद्भुतम् विजानामि I know well. What does she know well? Mahakape, oh great monkey. Tava sattvam balam chaiva, your sattvam, your strength, balam, might, vayu cha eva, and also certainly vayoriva gatim. Your speed like Vayu. After all, your Vayu son. Manojavam, we say, no, Manojavam, Marutatulyavegam. Marutatulyavegam, sorry. One who's as fast as the Maruta, or the Vayu. Agniriva Adbhutam Tejaha. Your effulgence, which is wonderful like Agni or fire. Vijanami. I know very well. Janami, I know. Vijanami, I know, I understand. See, you know something theoretically without understanding it, that is janami. You know something and you understand it, vijanami. Okay, so verb is different. The V is added to say something special, something more. I have understood it. Okay, I not only know it, I understand it. So here she's saying, till now you were telling, you were introducing yourself as Maruta or as Vayu's son. Till now you were saying you were the minister of Sugriva. Till now you were saying what all you have done across the ocean, everything. I know theoretically you have crossed the ocean. Now that you've shown me your large size, oh, I understand. You really are very strong and powerful. So that way she uses the verb vijanami. I hope it's clear. Okay, so now we move forward. प्राकृतोऽन्यः कथं चेमाम् प्राकृतोऽन्यः कथं चेमाम् भूमिमागन्तुम् अर्हति भूमिमागन्तुम् अर्हति उदधेरप्रमेयस्य पारं वानरपुङ्गव प्राकृतोऽन्यः कथं चेमाम् भूमिमागन्तुमर्हति प्राकृतोऽन्यः कथं चेमाम् भूमिमागन्तुमर्हति उदधेरप्रमेयस्य पारं वानरपुङ्गव उदधेरप्रमेयस्य पारं वानरपुङ्गव टुगेदर प्राकृतोऽन्यः कथं चेमाम् भूमिमागन्तुमर्हति उदधेरप्रमेयस्य Param Vanara Pungava Katham Arhati. Arhati is the verb. How can he attain? How can he do this? Let's see. Vanara Pungava, O chief among the Vanaras. Anyaha Prakritaha, any other ordinary monkey. Aprameyasya Udhadehe, of this fathomless, measureless, immeasurable ocean, of this large ocean, Param, to cross the other end. Imam Bhumim Agantum, to reach this land at the other end of the fathomless ocean. Katham Arhati, how is it possible? So how is it possible for any other ordinary monkey to cross this mighty ocean and reach this land? Two things. One is the ocean is extremely difficult to cross. We've seen that in the first chapter. Second is, to reach this land implies even Lanka is not a safe or conducive place. Right from Lankini onwards, in every place, Hanuman could have been caught, he could have been put to death, anything bad could have happened, still he managed to survive. Still he managed to roam around everywhere and got the lay of the enemy's land. Still he managed to reach Ashokavana and find Sita Mata. So, no, an ordinary monkey cannot do all these things. I know, indeed, she says. All this is Pitika. I won't climb onto your back. Janami gamane shaktim, Janami gamane shaktim, Nayane chapite mama, Nayane chapite mama, Avashyam sampradharyashu, Avashyam sampradharyashu, Karyasiddhir mahatmanaha, Karyasiddhir mahatmanaha. Janami gamane shaktim, Nayane chapite mama, Janami gamane shaktim, Nayane chapite mama, Avashyam sampradharyashu, Karyasiddhir mahatmanaha, Avashyam sampradharyashu, Karyasiddhir mahatmanaha. Together. Janami gamane shaktim, Nayane chapite mama, Avashyam sampradharyashu, Karyasiddhir mahatmanaha. Asti, we have to add Janami. Okay, that's also a verb. I do. Gamane mama nayane cha shaktim te shaktim janami. Gamane, in going across the ocean. Mama nayane, in carrying me across the ocean. Ni dhatu. Nayana means to carry. So in going across the ocean, in carrying me across the ocean, te shaktim, your prowess. Janami, I know. Karya siddhihi mahatmanaha, karya siddhihi avashyam ashu sampradharya asti. So now here she starts speaking words of disagreement. Yes, I agree. You are capable. Nobody is more capable than you, child. But what is the but? Mahatmanaha. Great people. Here, great people refers to wise people. The knowers of the self. Ones who are the embodiments of the self. One who know the self. So for such people, Karya Siddhihi Avashyam Ashu Sampradharya Sti. For getting Karya Siddhi, for getting success, Avashyam, it is necessary, Ashu, to first of all immediately Sampradharya. It is essential to carefully plan and predict the outcome before you undertake it. You don't leap into things. Okay, you don't jump into things. Before undertaking a large task, which requires to be success, which you want to be successful, you must carefully plan and then only execute. So don't have this harebrained scheme of having me leap onto your back and cross the ocean. Okay, we must think through it. You know, usually when someone says, okay, wait a minute, let's think through this carefully before doing it, you know that means they don't agree with you. Correct? You know clearly that the moment they are telling you stop, think about this, they obviously have your welfare in mind also, but they also are very clearly not in agreement with you. Okay, so now dialogue will start. Why does she not agree with him? She will now present. Here, before we get into the, yeah, it's 8 o'clock. So what we will do is we will have time. So before we get into her disagreements, let us just quickly contrast, because it's the right occasion to contrast Bhagavan's Vishwarupa and Hanuman's Vishwarupa. In the Bhagavad Gita chapter 11, you will find that at the end of the 10th chapter, Bhagavan had declared Vibhuti Yoga, the end of the chapter. He had declared that yet Vibhuti Matsatvam, Srimad Ujadaveva, Tattateva Vagatsatvam, Mama Tejomsa Sambhavam. Whatever good thing you see anywhere, the best of all things, consider it to be me. Don't worry. He says, Adityanam Aham Vishnuhu Jyotisham Apyam Shivan. Like this, every single category may, he is the best of the category. And then he gives one remainder clause. Anything which I have not covered so far, consider that I am the best of every category that may even come into existence, may not be in existence now. But whatever you see, any category of substances, anything that you see, you know that the vibhuti or the glory of that thing is me. That glory is me. Okay, that opulence is mine. So when he says like this, Arjuna becomes very motivated. Ah, you are the sun, you are the moon, you are the stars, you are Ucheshravas, you are Indra, you are Bhargava Kavi, you are Veda Vyasa, you are Narada, you are Ashwata Vriksha, you are all these things. How can one person do all these things? Show me that form of yours which has all these things. Arjuna's attitude towards Bhagavan. Shishyaste aham shadimam tvam prapannam, he says in the second chapter, where he says, I am your Shishya. Please give me advice. Only then Bhagavan opens his mouth. Till then, as friendly advice, he doesn't say, oh Arjuna, listen, let's do this or all. No. Just says, get up and fight. Arjuna doesn't listen, he doesn't talk. So once he says, Clibium Masava Partha, Naitatva Yupapadite, Kshudram, Vidya Parampara, Tekto Parantapa, get up. Like how a friend would talk, he talks. Get up, stand up and fight. Arjuna is like very, very sad. I'm going to kill my relatives. I'm going to kill my teacher. I'm in great distress. And all that he keeps complaining and then says, Shishyasteham Shadi Vamsapavanam. Shadi means I take refuge. I take refuge at your feet, Krishna. You are my guru. So give Upadesha. Then Bhagavan starts. As if Bhagavan is waiting for that question. I am your Shishya. Huh? Okay, come. Here. Beautiful Upadesha starts. The second chapter, though, he goes into Upadesha like as if he's talking about the reality of the self. Goes above Arjuna's head. So he talks about Karma Yoga. So he tries various ways to convince Arjuna. We are in the 10th chapter where he talks about Vibhuti Yoga. Everything greatest, I am the greatest in whatever is greatest. I am the greatness in all things great. I am the greatness in even things which are not great. Whatever greatness that may be there is me. So here are all these things. Show me that form of yours which has all these things. And so Bhagavan looks at him. You can't see me with your eyes, Arjuna. And then Arjuna says, I want to see you. Just like now he reverts, every case, he keeps reverting back to being a friend. But Arjuna, although he keeps asking questions like he's a friend, Bhagavan is extremely compassionate. He keeps giving Upadesha like a guru. Okay, so here now what does he do? Okay, Divya Drishti, I'll give you. Divya Chakshu, Swikarotu. Come, take this Divya Chakshu. Divya Chakshu, with this you will be able to see me. And then Bhagavan takes his Vishwarupa. Okay, remember this is seen by Nara. Narayana shows his Vishwarupa form to Nara. But Nara at the end of the day, even though an evolved man, is still a man. Okay, so what is his appearance like? I will just take the actual verse from the book. Just give me a second. It starts with, it's beautiful. Aneka Bahudara Trimetram. Lots of things are there. Let me just start with something which is. First, he starts with very positive things. Anekavatra Nayanam, Anekadvitadarshanam, Anekadivya, Divya, Neko Didayudam, Divyamalyam, Baradaram, Divyagandhanuleparam, Sarvashcharyam, Devam, Anantam, Vishwato Mukham, all beautiful garlands, ornaments, everything beautiful, looks very glorious. This is in the 11th chapter, 11th and 12th shlokas thereabouts. Then Divi Surya Sahasyasya Bhave Digapalpita, Yadiba Sadrishi, Sasya Dhasastasya Mahatmanaha, he is glowing like a million suns, he looks so effulgent and beautiful. And then we see slowly, he also has Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrinam Ja Tejo Rashim Sarvatodi Tamantam Pashyamutvam Durniriksham Samanta Deeptanalarka Dvitima Prameyam. This is what I wanted to highlight. Here, the Tejas is there, just like Hanuman's Tejas. The Tejas is equal, burning bright. But it's like Deepta Anala. It is like blazing fire. But Durnirikshyam. It is extremely hard for Arjuna to see it. After that, he sees terrible sights. Fire emerging from every mouth of Krishna. The enemy is going into the mouth. Everyone going in, like Kalosmi Loka Kshetra Pravruddho. So, like this, Bhagavan shows his completely destructive form as a Vishwarupa self also, which Hanuman does not. Contrast. Hanuman shows might, majesty, glory, doesn't show the destructive form. Only hint to it is the Vajra, Damshtra, Naka. Okay, that's all. But it is still reassuring because I want to be protected. Hanuman is so fearsome. He's Bhimaha. He's so fearsome. He'll protect me. Whereas Arjuna, when he sees Krishna like this, he doesn't think he'll get protected. Arjuna thinks even I will go into the mouth of his. So he says, please, 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 please take back your normal form. I cannot see this. I cannot see this. Then finally, when Arjuna came, when he says, become your normal self with four arms. From this, we understand that Krishna showed a four-armed form to Arjuna. Okay, so then he says, Abba, Drishtuyamam Manisham Rupam Tava Saumya Janardana. Abba, now I'm so relieved. I've seen your Saumya Rupa as your Manusha Rupa. He only asked for it, he only got the trouble done, and then he only saw the massive form, he only got scared and said, please come back. So the reaction of Arjuna is that of primarily fear. Sita Mata, she is, for all that she is as a Jivatma, trapped in Ashokavana and Hanuman coming as Guru, at the end of the day, she is Jagannata. So here, the exact reverse there, Bhakta is seeing the Vishwarupa form of Bhagavan. Bhakta, however, the relationship between Bhagavan and Bhakta is to small extent only Guru Shishya. Large extent it is a Sakhya Bhava, friend relationship. So, when he is not able to take it, he says, somehow stop it. Okay, but he still wants it. He keeps questioning him. Because of those questions, we get a lot of answers. Whereas in the case of Sita Mata, she is Jagan Mata. Who is showing the Vishwarupa form? A Bhakta is showing Vishwarupa form. To whom? To Jagan Mata herself. This is nothing but Anugraha. If Rama's Anugraha was not on Hanuman, even if he had Ashta Siddhis at his disposal, in front of Jagan Mata, he will not be able to show this kind of a form. It is exactly like, the father having blessed the child. Okay, you grow, you show your prowess, you show your might. It is his anugraha, which translates into Hanuman growing to such a large size. And because he is showing it to Jagannatha Sita, she is unfazed. At the same time, appreciative. This Bhakta of ours, how nicely he's showing his might and glories. I'm so proud of him. So the reaction here is pride and not fear. And what is therefore the outcome? In Arjuna and Krishna's case, after Lord Krishna took back his form as a normal human being, from the 12th shloka, he says, come on, Krishna. From the 12th Sarga Adhyaya, he says, come on, Krishna, come on, Arjuna. You are now ready only for Bhakti Yoga. We will only go in the Bhakti part. We will not even go into things like my might, my form, my nature. All that you don't need right now. Learn how to do bhakti to me. If you do that properly, you will be on the right track. So this is Bhagavan's response. Here, what is Jagannatha's response to Hanuman's greatness? When she sees this, although we know that a denial is going to happen, Hanuman's bhakti and Hanuman's name and glory is being sung to this day. That is real Vishwarupa of Hanuman. It is not just that Kshanika Vishwarupa that he showed in Ashokavana to Sita Mata. It is the enduring name and glory of Hanuman, which came because he sought to do Bhagavad Kaikari. And with Rama's Anugraha, he showed his Vishwarupa to Sita Mata, and that thus earning for himself the enduring blessings of Sita Mata. So that is the consequence of this Vishwarupa Darshana. I hope the compare and contrast is fairly clear. If there are any questions, if anybody has any points to raise, please do so. This is not from a commentary. This is simply based on, because I study a lot of Bhagavad Gita. When the moment Vishwarupa came, I could not but go back to Bhagavad Gita. So if there's anything which anybody wants to add or correct or change or ask, please do. Raji ji, please ask.
Ma'am, in Bhagavad Gita, does Arjuna didn't realize the form after seeing the Virat Rupa of Krishna ji? Doesn't he realize about that why he got fear in his mind, ma'am? He has seen he has explained, Krishna has explained everything to him, no, ma'am. So still he has fear in his mind? Or
That fear doesn't go away till almost, I think, he understands about the nature of the fear in 16th and 17th chapters. Why fear comes. 18th chapter also talks about a bit of fear. See, we are also a work in progress. Arjuna is also a work in progress throughout the 18 chapters. Bhagavan tries 18 different ways to convince Arjuna, practically. First, he starts with the highest path, Sankhya Yoga, nature of the self. When I taught it to children also, I don't think children understood. I understood it theoretically. Okay, but we all understand it theoretically, but how to put it in practice? So how to put it in practice comes from chapter 3 onwards, 2.47 onwards, Karmanyavadikaras, from there onwards. And then we have Jnana Yoga, then we have Dhyana Yoga, and then we have Jnana Vijnana Yoga, where again he talks about how does creation happen, how am I pervading all of creation, I am the Ishvara, take refuge in me. And then 8th chapter, what happens, Akshara Brahma, who's Akshara Brahma, where do we go after death? And the 9th chapter, Raja Yoga, what is the best way to reach me? Nice, everywhere there is, in every chapter of Bhagavad Gita, there is an Upadesha. So Upadesha is understood but not internalized. Which is why when he shows the Vishwarupa form also, till now, Saketi Matva Prasavam Yuktam, Hey Krishna, Hey Adave, Hey Saketi, Ajanata Mahimananta Vedama, yo, without knowing anything, I spoke these words, no Krishna, forgive me, he says. Oh, Arjuna only says. Before asking him, take back your normal form, Ajanata Mahimananta Vedam, without knowing your Mahima, I spoke like this, you are so great, you are so big. But again, this reaction of Bhagavan, this impression of Bhagavan's greatness, his smallness, this reaction that Bhagavan is Bhagavan, divine self, and he is one small person, that feeling and all, no, doesn't last. Though he is shocked and awed. That shock and awe helps, makes him more receptive to Bhakti Yoga, which comes in 12th chapter. Because you can show Bhakti only to somebody whom you revere. You can't show Bhakti to a friend. That's why Arjuna, Bhagavan waits till Vishwarupa to teach Bhakti Yoga. In Hanuman's case, he is the embodiment of Bhakti Yoga. To such an extent that he is able to show Vishwarupa to Sita Mata. Here, Sita Mata is not showing Rama Pavam. Every time you ask him, Prakatam Manya, Ham to Naram Manya, I'm only a human being, he will say. Very humbly, Rama will say. But the one showing Vishwarupa here, in contrast, is the Bhakta. And all through Rama Anugraha. Okay, na? So the Vishwarupa is coming in reverse order almost. Whereas in Bhagavad Gita, after he sees the Vishwarupa, Arjuna is not ready for Bhakti Yoga. And then lot more analysis, Kshetra Vibhaga Yoga, then the analysis of the Guna. So much of analysis happens. Purushottama Yoga, very important chapter, very, very small chapter, but it's like the Isha Upanishad. It has the essence of Brahmagyana. So much he gives. Still, till the 18th chapter he summarizes, and then Arjuna is like, yes, now I'm convinced. Okay. Any other questions? Okay, so we'll move forward. So now we'll Rekha ji, please ask.
Ma'am, from 29 to 31, ma'am, how should we understand the deeper meaning, ma'am? Like in terms of Shishya and Guru?
Okay. Oh, this is like the Shishya not understanding the Guru's reality, no? And again, see, the thing is, when we see the Guru looks embodied to us, and therefore we don't understand the Guru's greatness at all. Earlier, although she has said, Natvam Prakritam Vanaram Manye, even though she's told before, I don't believe you to be an ordinary monkey. So she's realized that this person is great. He is Guru, he is great. Realization has happened, but still, as per our own vacillating nature, where we keep going back to doubts. She also has this doubt. And at the end of the day, it is here we should also see the underlying thread. Jaganmata is trying to get Hanuman to show that Vishwarupa, she is then trying to assert her basic point that unless Rama comes and retrieves me, I don't want to go back. The underlying Tatparyam of the entire Sarga is that only. It is Bhagavan's job, he will do it. I really appreciate what you're doing. And here she is provided a great foil to show the Bhakta's greatness. See, He's capable of so much. So that angle is the underlying, that perspective is the underlying point through the entire Sarga. So there are two metaphors. I'm sure it's clear to everybody. I hope I'm not confusing anyone. The one metaphor is Jivatma, Guru, Ravana, Dashaindriyas, Lanka. We started that from Sarga 1. The other thing that keeps going, underlying thread that keeps going, starting from 15th Sarga, was Sita as Jaganmata. What are her thoughts? What is her role? How is she getting the bhakta to do things? Okay, what is her role in the whole thing? Okay, so that is the other part of it which keeps working.
So, in a way, it's her Leela, ma'am.
It's her Leela, yes. But these three things, clearly from the point of view of Guru and Shishya, if you ask, it is the Shishya constantly questioning the Guru's worth. Which we do. In Kali Yuga also, we do a lot of it.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now I'll move forward. Ayuktam tu kapi sreshta. Ayuktam tu kapi sreshta. Maya gantum tvaya saha. Maya gantum tvaya saha. Vayuvegasavekasya. Vayuvegasavekasya. Vego mam mohayettava. Vego mam mohayettava. Ayuktam tu kapi sreshta maya gantum tvaya saha. Ayuktam tu kapi sreshta maya gantum tvaya saha. Vayuvegasavekasya. Vego mam mohayettava. Vayuvegasavekasya. Vego mam mohayettava. Together. Ayuktam tu kapi sreshta maya gantum tvaya saha. Vayuvegasavekasya. Vego mam mohayettava. Mam mohayet. It will cause me to get deluded. It will confuse me. Hey Anagha. Anagha. It's not there. Kapisreshta only is there. Kapisreshta. Oh, foremost among the monkeys. Tvaya mama gantum ayuktam. Tvaya. By you or with you. Mama gantum. For me to go with you. Tvaya saha. With you. Maya gantum. For me to go. Ayuktam is not proper. Vayuvega savegasya. Tava vegaha mam mohayet. Here, she is not talking about the general speed of the wind. She is talking about one whose speed is comparable to the speed of the wind. Who is that? Hanuman. So, oh Hanuman, your speed is like the wind. Because of your speed, vayuvega vegaha. So one whose speed is comparable to that of the wind, his speed, mam mohayet, will cause me to get confused. So you will go so fast that I will spin in a circle. Okay, I will not be able to sit on your back. Till now, the primary avatar karana of Rama is that he should cross the ocean, fight Ravana and kill him. That is well known to Sita Mata, well known to Rama. Okay. Not so much to Hanuman. So here, concealing the primary avatar karana, concealing that she wants Rama here, she merely tries to give secondary excuses to make it sound plausible why she does not want to climb on his back. So without getting to the point, she talks of allied points. You get it? Main point is Sita Mata wants Ravana here. See, Rama here. But if she says that, secret will be out. So she's telling other things. Arey, you'll go very fast. No, I don't think I can take the speed of your movement. Okay, like that. Sharma ji, you had something to say?
Amma, I was also thinking the same. When Hanuman is so big, why can't he bring all the entire Rama's, uh, even including Hanuman, so entire without building that Setu? Why can't he bring to Lanka? I was just thinking the same thing.
True. And
So he
later,
should cross the ocean.
true. And later when he destroys also, we will think that he can destroy Ravana also now, right now. No. Ramayana will be over then. Rama's avatar karna will become Hanuman's avatar karna. So that is okay. So we'll move forward. Aham akashamapanna. Aham akashamapanna. Yupari sagaram. Yupari sagaram. Prapateyam hite prishthat. प्रपतेयं हि ते पृष्ठात् भयाद् वेगेन गच्छतः अहमाकाशमापन्ना ह्युपर्युपरि सागरम् अहमाकाशमापन्ना ह्युपर्युपरि सागरम् प्रपतेयं हि ते पृष्ठात् भयाद् वेगेन गच्छतः प्रपतेयं हि ते पृष्ठात् भयाद् वेगेन गच्छतः together. अहमाकाशमापन्ना ह्युपर्युपरि सागरम् प्रपतेयं हि ते पृष्ठात् भयाद् वेगेन गच्छतः प्रपतेयं I will fall sagaram uparihi on top of the ocean over and above the ocean. Akasham aham akasham touching the sky. Aham vegena gacchataha as I go with speed. Te prishtat from your back. Bhayat apanna having been overtaken by fear. Prapateyam I will fall. So basically we will be going high in the sky over the ocean, and as you keep ascending the heights above the ocean, I'll get scared seeing the sea underneath me. And you will be going so fast that if I fail to hold myself safely onto your back, you don't have a safety harness that you can harness me with. So if you can't hold me safely on your back, what if I fall off? Okay. So now she's putting the blame on her inability to sit on his back. Earlier it was your back is too small, you are too small, how will you cross? Now, you are big, you are mighty, but I will fall. Okay. So one more shloka we will see and close. Patita sagare chaham timinakra jhashakule bhaveyamashu vivasha yadasam annamuttamam Patita sagare chaham timinakra jhashakule Patita sagare chaham timinakra jhashakule bhaveyamashu vivasha yadasamannamuttamam bhaveyamashu vivasha yadasam annamuttamam together Patita sagare chaham timinakra jhashakule Bhaveyamashu vivasha yadasam annamuttamam Bhaveyam I will become Timinakra Jashakule Sagare Patita when I fall in the ocean. What kind of ocean? Filled with Timinakra, all kinds of whales and other predatory aquatic animals. Sagare Patita Aham who would have fallen into such an ocean. Vivasha, will be helpless. Ashu, immediately. Yadasam Uttamam Annam, of these predatory aquatic animals, their excellent food, Bhaveyam, I will become. So if I fall into the ocean, before you realize it, I'll be eaten up by all these aquatic animals. So, not at all safe for me to climb onto your back, Hanuman. Okay. She continues. We'll see that in the next class.